G'day guys, just before we get into today's video, yes, this is a re-upload because this video got deleted off YouTube, and it wasn't actually YouTube that deleted it, it was this numbnut here. I just, accidentally deleted it. I've been trying to get it restored by YouTube, but the whole process is very difficult and painstaking. So I'm just going to go ahead and re-upload this video. I hope you guys can find it in your heart to please watch this video again of the store tour of Fisher Friends and Lamb. It's an incredible store and I highly recommend that you do watch it. It's the most amazing range of corals that I've ever seen in any stores. So please give it a watch, share it to your local reefing groups and get all your friends in there to give this video the love it deserves. And hopefully I can get the other video uploaded as well, or restored as well, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, thank you so much guys. Hope you enjoy this video. On FTR TV, we make it all the way to Sydney. I've brought the family just to visit Fisher Friends in Minto. My name is David Mine. Welcome back to First Time Reef TV. Today I have brought my beautiful family. What is that on your face, man? What's that on your face, bro? Wipe it. No, don't wipe it on me. I brought the family up to Sydney for a little getaway to Sydney because I haven't been here for a while, and I'm up here for work as well. But we've come out here today to Fisher Friends. I've been dying to come here, and I've had a walk around inside, and I'm guaranteeing you some absolute coral gems in this store. And for me, this is probably one of the best collections of coral I've seen in any store. I've been like a kid in the candy store for the last 20 minutes or so, and I can't wait to share this tour with you guys. So let's turn the camera around now. And before I do that, actually, I want to apologize. I've taken a short break from YouTube purely because our family's gone through some travesty. Rest in peace to my brother Dashing. We laid him to rest a few days ago, so I thought I'd take a little break as well. But I just want to dedicate some loves and prayers out to my brother, and hope you're peaceful on the other side, man. But let's take a tour around Fisher Friends now and check out what's up inside. You ready to go? Let's go. You've got a clean mouth there. Let's go. So here we are at Minto, Fisher Friends, the aquarium specialist. This is going to be definitely one of the most beautiful facades to any store that I've seen. But they definitely are an aquarium specialist. They specialize in freshwater and marine. So not just your saltwater. As you can see, they've got a big display here with some good luck Asian arowanas there, but we'll go inside and check that out in a second. But walk inside. As you can see here, the store is open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 9 to 6 or 9 to 5. And that's the address, shop 116 Swettenham Road in Minto. I've been dying to get to this store for a very long time, and unfortunately, due to lockdowns, we weren't able to get here, but I can finally make my way here. This is the first store that I visited on my leg. As we come in, we see 4 coral bays here, plus a frag tank. And the coral bays are absolutely jam-packed and stacked full of heaps of different types of LPS, primarily hammers. You can see up the top there. I'm going to get a lens onto this, hopefully get you some cracking footage. But the hammers up the top there, and a lot of Blastos, Duncans, Sun Coral. You can be after this, yes. Some Gonnies on this side, and just lit up with a couple of the old school Max specs. So this tank here, everyone will know this tank as the one that you've seen at Reef Stock, as well as the Underwater Pet Expo. The tank that is absolutely jam-packed full of delicious coral lollipops, and in this situation he definitely has not disappointed as well, with some absolute scorchers. Looking at that piece there, that's beautiful. These scollies here, a couple of pieces at the front here, heaps. I've never seen so many master grade scollies in my life, let alone all in one location. So a really interesting morph there. I think that's like a Deadpool morph. Some gorgeous acans, and a couple of snails and some coral banded shrimp as well. But he's got some hefty size. That's almost like a tennis ball size Scotty, that one there. Some gorgeous trackers as well. This eye scorcher of a Recordia Yuma here. Very much similar to the one that I've got at home, but this one's probably just a touch more colourful. Some gold stem torches there. For a little tank, this is absolutely jam-packed. This is lit up with a couple of Illumagic Blaze Minis with their Vitamin strips, and I think that a lot of the pop in this tank is thanks due to the Vitamin strips there. Now we had the door down a little bit earlier, which made the lighting much nicer at the front. I don't know, Lam, can you close the front door at all, Lam?
Yes, I can.
He's going to shut the front door so we can get a better look. The only bloke that'll shut his store for a YouTuber to walk around and do a video. So, got a gorgeous little fluffy morph there. Also Fastria, hammers. And some gorgeous, I'm going to do some B-roll over the top of this with some of these gorgeous scollies that we've got at the top here. And it's just like a never-ending supply of scollies. So you can see they're putting the doors down now, so that means the store is officially closed so I can walk around and film. So you're getting rid of that daylight. You can see how much more crazy these coral actually pop in the darkness just with the glowing of the tanks. And I'm telling you guys, this is easily, hands down, the best collection of coral I have seen in any store. And that includes half of it being sold this morning already. So if you guys have not been to Fish Our Friends in Minto, you're really missing out. So we'll go around to this side of the store here. This one we've got the Cade Peninsula Shallow System. This is a 3,600 long tank by 1,200 wide. That includes the cabinet as well. That's a full custom Cade cabinet. He's built in the extra light rack out the top here. This is lit up with a stack of Orphic, I think Atlantic V4s in this, with the Orphic supplement LED bars. You can see the incredible flow along the surface there. That is thanks to these couple of stream threes that he's got here, which you guys will know I'm running the same wave makers on my tank. And because it did so well on my tank, I suggested that they get a few in as well. But you can see that flow on there is absolutely exceptional. And the coral in this tank, this beautiful, beautiful frag rack. That's one of the biggest ones that Eric from Hamali has made. This is a honeycomb design, black and white, everything individually drilled out. That's an absolutely gorgeous frag rack, and that actually stretches the 3.6 meter long length there. Now going down into the frags, we've got a couple of these beautiful red gonnies here. It's a coral that is probably one of the hottest corals in the industry at the moment. These sort of tequila sunrise Bernarda Pora. One of my favorites. The polyp extension isn't as long as a Goniopera, but still beautiful nonetheless, in this beautiful sort of like tequila sunrise type of color. And heaps of frags in here. Stretching down that side, acans, gonnies, colonies, everything you need, he's got it. We've got this gorgeous dash up the front here. That's really nice and puffy. And then another one that I thought was really interesting is this sort of gold scented dash here with these gold flecks of just through its body on a sort of like a greenish-y teal base. I think that's incredibly unique. But this one here is nice. Let's see if we can get the top down. Look. See the dash there. That's remarkable. And if we go around to this side, you can see that Hall of Coral and Aston's down there as well. Can you give me a thumbs up if you think the store's good? Happy days. It's worth the 10-hour drive to get here. It wasn't that long, but it was quite a significant drive from town. But I guarantee you this drive is 100% worth it. Every single colour of hammer you could possibly ever want
also
in there.
Right here.
And heaps of A-cans up the top there as well. I'm going to try and keep this footage as still as possible for you guys and try not to swing around too much. But you can see the light coming off the Atlantics or the Orphics. A pretty nice even coloration across this tank. There's no shadowing, no dark spots or anything like that. You got the peninsula end here of the cave. I don't know whether we can have a look underneath here. So that's the controller cabinet on that side, which we don't need to see. I'm going to try and jump in here and just have a quick look at what's under the skirt. So we've got on this side a huge, probably like a 200 litre, 300 litre ATO reservoir. And then in the sump, just really simple, just a massive skimmer from Deltec. Aston. Just a massive Deltec skimmer. A bunch of biomedia in there. And there looks to be some coral in there as well that are healing. And like I said, the beautiful thing about the cage, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of, they've got all the plumbing all in line, all the switches there that is easy access, and then just plug it into the dry cabinet on the other side. But I do not think that ATO is running out of water anytime soon. But for a 3600 long tank, I suppose it can happen with this much surface agitation. But what a remarkable beast this is. The colours in the tank are just, man, so exceptional. Sorry?
Here, so we got the starfish here, and it also and some
The starfish there, you see all those little legs on it?
Yeah, and they have like tiny legs so you can move.
Yeah, tiny little legs and that's how it moves around.
Yeah.
But even just coming down to this tank is ridiculous. And thankfully, Anthony from Dulu has brought me out for the day as well. He's my tag along. He's my boyfriend in Sydney. I always catch up with my boy Dulu. Anthony would probably agree it would look better with some blazers on the tank, but we're not going to get into that politics. So we'll move over to the water box tank over on this side. This looks to be the 130.4, I believe. This one is also lit up with the Illumagic Blaze and Vitamin combo. They've got one that actually hangs and clips to the light at the top here, and one just angling on these little acrylic legs on the back there. And these neat mounting options for the Illumagic Blaze, which are these clear sort of acrylic ghost legs, and the light just sits on top there, which makes it look really neat if you don't have the option to hang it in your house. But this tank here has, for me, some of the most ridiculous scollies that I've ever seen. And I know I keep saying that, but this thing is off the rails. You've got a beautiful double-headed bleeding apple scolly there. This one here, it might not be the most craziest, but I think it's very unique. This piece here for a master scolly is just so stunning. And it's just scolly after scolly. You got this one here with sort of like a yellowish gold and bleeding center. A couple of more master grades there. And then this piece here, that's absolute scorcher. And this is not, the camera's really not picking up how crazy neon fluoro orange this is. It's just a yellow center and it's just bright orange with red striations and green streaks through it. It's just, this camera is really not picking up how good that is. We've got this beautiful red dotting up the top here that I really like. It's got these little blue sort of tips on the end of it. Same as that one. And then a gorgeous, like a tequila sunrise Gotti, I think it is. So sort of red base with bright yellow frills on it. And then another gorgeous quality of green glitter Gotti that's absolutely stunning. But easily. Beautiful, beautiful tank. And Axton, can we stop headbutting them, please?
Well, we got some more fish over here.
We got some more fish over there, we do, don't we?
Yeah, and we got these.
But if we just have a look at here, this field of hammer Euphilia, just breathtaking. I just don't even know what to say. Some beautiful, beautiful pieces in there. A couple of Deadpool morphs. I think they've come from Batavia. Another couple of pieces here that look really interesting. This one here is extremely unique. We've got red, burgundy, and those little puffy bits on it. It's like just purpley colour. Aston, can we not break the cabinet, please? And some SPS colonies as well. Probably don't see too many SPS colonies here, but some gorgeous pieces. The polyp extension on this piece here is just absolutely nuts. Little tentacle feel is reaching out. I am so in love with this folly here. Tim Joe Mac, if you're watching, this is the one you need to add to your tank to finish off your collection, brother. Absolutely stunning. And then we got the freshwater section on the other side, which I'm not going to walk around, but they have a huge selection of freshwater fish and freshwater products as well. Speaking of products, on the shelf here we've got the Coral Essentials range, some Aquaforest stuff, some Dr. Tim stuff. Something that's really a rare commodity is the toilet dunny rolls, which is the Clarity roller mats. I see heaps of posts of people looking for them, and he's got quite a few on the shelf here. But yeah, full range of Aquaforest up there, and he's got all the Hannah gear up the top here as well. And then the rest of the stuff is all just freshwater, but just an exceptional range of stock. And it does continue over onto the other side as well for more stock, but I'm not going to walk over on that freshwater side. So if we keep walking around this way while Blinny ponders how he's going to get Illumagic lighting on top of this 3.6 tank, we've got my wonderfully excited wife who's ecstatic that we drove an hour and a half to get here. But it just shows how much she actually loves me. This tank here lit up by 4 hydras. This looks to be like a 4x4 or a 5x5 display tank. And I'm just going to take a seat on this strategically placed chair. And this is Hammer Town. Hammer City, every single colour you could possibly want. Just looking absolutely stunning. Some cataphilia in there as well. Nice colonies of acans in there. And then just absolutely stunning trackies as well. There. This is quite a big trackie. It's probably the size of my fist. Almost looks like a clam with so many folds and lips on there.
Absolute.
But you know, no shortage of scotties as well there, sitting in the pathway. But a beautiful open scape to be able to place coral in there. But looks pretty stunning. A couple of nems hanging up in the boxes as well. And then we've got this display tank over on this side. That's sort of like, I suppose, the baby brother to the tank to the left of it, which is also lit up by the hydras there. And again, it's got some stunning coral in here too. We've got nice green SPS coral in there, big colony. Some more torches, hammers. You can tell Lamb absolutely loves hammers. There's no shortage of them. Some blastos as well, a nice interesting collection of blastos. And then some deshies as well. And I actually really love the look of these, using a like desh coral to sort of cover the base of a tank. I think it looks pretty cool. Aquamarine Aquaristic had a very similar thing in their tank. And then we've got wow, some stunning rigs. Look at that bright yellow in there. I think I can just sneak this out. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble, but look at that piece. A couple of gorgeous pieces just hiding up there.
Up the top right there.
There's a final display tank coming over on this side. We've got the K 2.1 meter PRS2, which you can remember was featured on my UK trio video. This is full of stock now. So this tank here, you can see is lit up by the Radeon Gen 5 Blue. Are these blues or pros? Blues or pros? Oh, Gen 5 Pros. Because that's how Sydney boys roll. Sydney boys run with the pros and Melbourne boys run with the blues. Another beautiful Hamali frag rack in there. Almost like a signature for what he's got for Lamb here. And again, filled with heaps of euphyllium. This massive colony of gold stem torch over here that's absolutely beautiful. A nice red dotty that looks like it's just come in, so it's settling. Some monster colonies of Micromusa Lord Howensis, which I like to refer to as acans, but I get flamed every time I do. Shout out to Jake Adams if you're listening to this. Plenty of pieces. Got some beautiful chalice coral in here. Nice SPS coral. And you got this piece here that's super interesting. That's got its feeding tentacles out at the moment. That's a Baobanki with a scully sort of infused into it. And that's where you can see, look at the feeder tentacles in that. And underneath, let's have a look at what's running underneath, if I can get in here. Another, just a big Deltec skimmer. Absolute workhorse they are. Heaps of media balls in there, as well as looks like some Seachem Matrix. Run with an Ecotech pump. And you can see like how empty a lot of his sumps are. So Sam's got a very basic principle when it comes to reef keeping. As you can see, the results definitely speak for themselves. It's got a huge range of fish. Unfortunately, the lights are off at the moment in the shop because I'm filming. So these tanks aren't too lit up, but you can see there's stacks and stacks of marine fish in there. And I'm definitely going to say this is probably one of the best stores that I have been to, definitely. Everything is stacked really neatly. The tanks are super, super clean. So you can purchase fish, you can purchase coral with a lot of confidence. When people take care of their store, and it looks like that. So hands down, that man there owns one of the best stores in Australia, and I highly, highly suggest that you guys come down and visit the store here and check it out, because I'm so glad I made it here, and I'm absolutely blown away by the level of quality of this store, the displays he has, the tanks he has, the amount of coral that's available in the store, as well as the amount of high-end coral that's available in here is absolutely crazy. So we've got this freshwater tank here as well with his lucky arowanas in there. Unfortunately in Melbourne you can't keep arowanas, but it's up in Sydney you can. Giant gourami, a pleco, but so beautiful. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tour around Fish Are Friends in Minto here in New South Wales. I can't say this again or enough. You guys need to come down here, say hi to Lamb, and check out this store. My friends, if you like this video, smash that like button. Please leave a comment if you got any questions about this tour at all. And be sure to drop a sub on that channel, because we've got plenty of more videos coming from my Sydney LFS tour. And my friends, until next time.
1, 2, 3,
Peace out. Is that good? Did you like this aquarium? Like out of 10, what?
10, 110,
10, 110. That's a pretty high rating. So you like it? Okay, say bye to everyone.
Bye, everyone.